Are you guys here for the room tour? Am I hearing that correctly? You guys here for the room tour? Well, in that case, you are in the right place. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my room. A few days ago, I posted me redoing my room, my full room makeover. And so today I thought it'd be fun to give a room tour because my room does not fit a certain aesthetic and it has so many influences from different parts of my life, whether it be where I live, my interests, literally everything. It has interests from every other part of my world, my life. And it's not your average room. There's a lot of random ass things in here and I thought it'd be fun. Before we start, please excuse what I'm wearing. I was going to change and then I realized that you guys are here for the room and not for me. So there's no need for me to be changing. I look presentable enough. So let's get started. So this is the corner. This is my door, obviously. And when we enter to the right, which is where no one would really see if the door was open, it is, I don't even know how to explain it, but I essentially dried flowers and I glued them onto the wall and I have a little macrame piece that I made myself and I kind of just glued all of these little pieces of paper onto the wall along with some pressed flower petals and flowers and all that stuff. And I think it's really pretty. It's really cute. It really adds just like an extra oomph to the room, even though you don't normally see it. Up here, I actually have a fisheye mirror. Now, that sounds really random, but I saw, like, you know, like those little like stores, they just had the fisheye mirror and everyone takes photos in the fisheye mirror. A few years ago, I thought, you know what? I want to get a fisheye mirror, but for my room. And everyone that comes in here essentially takes a photo in that mirror. So I think it was worthwhile. It did cost like $30, but it was it was really worth it. If we look a little bit higher up, we actually have hanging vines and we have the little Mexican colorful flags that go along the wall. I really wanted some color up there and some greenery, and I wanted to bring the ceilings down a little bit. I feel like I mentioned that so much in my room makeover video, but I'm gonna just say it again. My ceilings are really, really tall, so I wanted something to bring it down and some color and some pop, and I really like how it turned out. Now for over here, this is my little medal award trophy section. I really wanted to make a spot that was specifically made for it, just to have everything together. I really liked how it turned out. Para los que no saben, yo soy competidora deportiva mexicana. For anyone who does not know, I am a Mexican athlete. I do stand-up paddleboarding, I go paddle. Entonces, estas son todas mis medallas de CONADE. So these are all of my CONADE medals. It's essentially like the Mexican junior nationals. And soy tricampeona, 3-time national champion. And so these are my medals right here. And I also have Gorge Paddle Challenge. I have Mexican like journal nationals. I have Carolina Cup, where I did a 13-miler, a 22-kilometer race. And then up here I have some reconocimientos and I have other awards, and then I have all of my bibs up there, and I'm really happy that I framed them. I saw it on Pinterest and I was like, oh, it sounds a little bit fun, and I can just like have all my bibs, and there's just bibs from all of my different races. You can tell one kind of fell, so I will have to fix that later. But yeah, this is, I also have my graduation tassel, if that's the word, and I just have some like dried flowers over here that I was gifted. Right below that we have this section. I have my skateboard that I don't use. I remember I put in a lot of money, and then the second that I started using it, I'm like, you know what, I really don't want to skateboard it anymore because I don't want to get injured and not be able to paddle. I have my keys right here in a cute little art tray, which is really fun. I got that in Rome. I have just a little basket full of all the things that I take out on a day-to-day basis, whether it be like my reusable bags, reusable utensils, my bags, like money pouches, all that stuff. I have my 2 pairs of shoes right here. This is for the gym and this is for like anything outside that's not the gym. These are really the only 2 pairs of running shoes that I own. Right here are all of the physical books that I own. I have an energy motivation one, the mental edge, and atomic habits, and I have the 2 books in the series of Corn and Thorns and Roses. These are actually, I'm borrowing them. They're not actually mine, but they're ready for there when I want to read them. I have these cute little Lego sunflowers, and then I have these cute little like candle succulents that I got at the Salt Lake City airport. There's that. And then I have a cute little Anya figure, and then a little dinosaur that a friend from graduation gave me. And then I have some plants. You'll see that I'm a big plant person. I used to have a lot more plants, but I just couldn't take care of them, honestly. So the only plants that I have now are pothos, and those ones I'm really good at taking care of. Moving back upwards, we have this little section right here. I have my plants, obviously, kind of just like balance each other out and everything. I have this little guy that I got in Guanajuato, and he's like a little piggy bank, and he's a little van van, and I love these vans so much. They're my favorite. I have a little fairy, and also I have this little butterfly right here, and I don't know if you'll notice, but I've essentially surrounded my room with these little butterflies. I've kind of just put them everywhere, and they add a little bit of extra little fun Easter eggs in my room, and I thought that was really fun. Coming down, I do have little trophies up there. Back here, I have a random green like water bottle that I got in Rome. I have this little Lego succulent, and I got the very first like succulent Lego set, not the most current one, but I got the first one ever. So my room is kind of filled with the little pieces of that set. Right here, I have a picture frame of my late horse and I. This is from 2018, so it was kind of a while ago. And then I have this little pin right here next to this crystal, and the pin I got matching with one of my friends from, or two of my friends from graduation. The reason why I like kind of big on the graduation stuff is because I did an online school and I never actually met my classmates until I did an in-person graduation. So all of us met each other for the first time when we graduated. So we did a lot of things. Down here, I have my little Suki. I think his name's Suki. He's from Haikyuu. He's my favorite character of Haikyuu. I just haven't really watched Haikyuu recently. And I have little Itaori right here from Jujutsu Kaisen. And I have a cute little baby cow, little baby Minecraft cow that I actually got in like a vlog that I made last year. We have some Matryoshka dolls, Maurice. Oh my god, I'm not gonna say the name. But they were a gift from my late grandfather. And then I have a little Birth of Venus statue. And then right here, I have a little orange tray. Here, let me show you. I have a little orange tray of jewelry that I normally wear. And I just like little easy access. I just have it right here. And then I have, why am I blanking on all these names? I feel like I'm a fake fan. What's his name? Yo, what's his name? Tanjiro. His name's Tanjiro. Oh my god, I'm like low-key kind of embarrassed that I forgot his name. We have my closet area. Now I have my clothes right here and right here. I have like a little cabinet up here so I can just hide a few things. These vines used to kind of drape down all completely, but they were starting to fall apart and I wanted them to last as long as they could. So I kind of tucked them over to the side, and it actually is really nice because it opens up my room a lot more and I can just like grab my clothes a lot easier. I have this little like cabinet shelf right here, but I really only use the drawers. Right here, these three shelves, I have a DIY ukulele that I made, and I painted it myself, made it myself. I can play it, but I never really did. And also, it's just kind of weak. The base of the strings are just, I've never been able to actually keep it stable enough to where I could tighten the strings without the base of the strings just kind of like ripping off. I have a few more plants, and then I have a really pretty bag that I got in Rome, as well as this really, really pretty hair clip. Oh my god, I love this hair clip so much. Right here is all my jewelry. It's just a little tray that I have. I have my clothes right here. Right here, I actually have my sewing machine. It kind of just chills there in my closet. One thing that you may notice is that, like I said, I have a few little just accents around my room of my interests and all that stuff, and my closet is a very clear example of this. As you can see, I have Arcane graffiti in here that glows in blue light, and honestly, I love it so much. I remember I painted this in 2021 when Arcane Season 1 came out, which, by the way, have you guys seen the teaser for Arcane Season 2? I'm so excited. I made this, and I actually made a TikTok, and it blew up. Now that the fandom is kind of being more active and everything, I've actually gotten comments on my TikTok being like, oh, give us an update. Like, give us an update on the graffiti closet. It's still here. It's still here. I don't plan on removing it anytime soon. But yeah, also back here, I have a little Attack on Titan uniform that I bought from Amazon. Right here is a hanger that I have. I keep my tote bags right here, my bathing suits right here. And then all of these are kind of like my nicer clothes that I own. I don't know if I want to say nicer. I think just prettier, aesthetically pleasing clothes. Down here, actually, there's a little tray. Right here, we have another little trophy, and then we have my Converse, and we have a Galaxy projector. And I love my Galaxy projector. I haven't been using it that much recently, but when I do use it, it's really fun, and I can just project a galaxy on top of my ceiling. And then if I project blue, the graffiti lights up. So, I mean, it's a win-win, people. Over here, we're now kind of like reaching almost the third corner of my room. I have a little girl, you're speaking English. Crocheted? I'm sorry, guys. Not a low English. A friend made it for me. Little pride flag. Very cute. Here I just have some extra macrame holders for my plants. So my side table, I really like it. I have a little Leo candle right here because I'm a Leo, guys. I don't know if you can tell. but I'm a Leo. I have little crystals that I've gotten from a little store here in town. Here, I normally like to keep my iPad down here as well as my Kindle. I don't really like reading physical copies of books, mainly because it's just really wasteful and takes up a lot of space in my opinion. Having a Kindle, I actually bought the Kindle secondhand, so as a person who wanted to start reading, I do think that it was a really good decision. And I have an ebook library and everything, so all I gotta do is just borrow books. I don't even have to buy books. It's really great. Down here, I actually have an Alexa, and I think it's really fun when I have like friends come over and I just be like, Alexa, play this. And they're like, whoa, where's this coming from? Like, you have an Alexa? I keep on looking at her just to see if she's activating, but it seems like she's not. Alexa. Okay, she does work. Right here is really the only decoration on this gray wall that I have. I remember when I was just about to redo my room, I felt like I needed change, but I didn't exactly know how I wanted to change it. So I posted on TikTok and just like on my Instagram stories, like, hey, how should I change my room? And really the only recommendation I had was to paint the gray wall. Newsflash, I cannot paint the gray wall. This is what is called pulido. It's like a special concrete forming thing. I don't know the exact terms, but it's concrete. It's like straight up concrete. And this is not to be painted over. This is an accent wall made on purpose. Also, if I didn't make this clear before, my walls are concrete. I live in a place where it is too humid to have a house made out of wood. Right here I have this little film strip and I have a few little things. I don't really know how to say it. It's just like a Polaroid photo of me and my friend. This little thing was a little thank you note from when back in the day when I bought She-Ra stickers, and I had sent the Etsy maker a message just like asking her a question, and when the stickers arrived she was like, P.S. thank you for your kind message, I added an extra sticker. So I got an extra sticker. I don't know why I have that up there, but honestly it just makes me so happy whenever I read it. Up here I have a little photo, not a photo, just a Peggy print of my horse. I have him strewn about everywhere. There's like so many little things of Pegasus that are on here. You'd think that me tattooing him on my body would be enough, but no, I have to have him everywhere around my room. Right here's the corner where my bed is. I have two Squishmallows. I would like to introduce you to Naomi, and I'd like to introduce you to Orangey. These are my two 40 inch Squishmallows, and life would be so much sadder without them. They just kind of keep me company. If I need to hold someone, I will hold one or the other. I think they do get equal treatment, though I don't know. I did get Orangey first, and so maybe being the first sibling, there's just like this favoritism that I'm unaware of. Maybe it's already being present considering I put Orangey up here and Naomi at where my feet normally is. I really hope you're not growing up with any psychological issues, Naomi. Trust me, I love my children equally. But that's what they all say, right? I have my pride flag up here, and then on the top I also have the same greenery that I have in the other corner with the green leaves and the Mexican flags. I also have my curtains right here. You can kind of see my curtains. These are actually shower curtains, and we just like cut them, and those are my room curtains. I really don't feel the need to buy any other curtains, honestly. They work perfectly fine. Also, the green sheets, I've been wanting a different color of sheets. What the color of my wall is right now is what the color of my sheets were for who knows how long, and I realized that I really want colored sheets because it just adds a little bit of extra to the room, and I'm so happy that I spent the money. I really didn't want to spend the money, but I'm really happy that I did. Before we move, we'll just enjoy. This is the roof. This is the top. I have to close the curtain so you guys can see this. Oh my god. But I have my horse awards right here, my horse ribbons, because I horseback rode in I can't English today. Because I live in Mexico, obviously the circuito, the circuit is Mexico, obviously. Instead of the red, white, and blue, it's green, white, and what's this word? Red. It makes the Mexican flag. So for those who, if they horseback ride and they're like, wait, this looks weird, it's because I am a Mexico horseback rider. I don't horseback ride as much anymore because I don't know if you figure this out, but my horse passed away. So after that, I just stopped horseback riding and then committed more to the sport of stand-up paddleboard racing. And that's where all of my other medals are from. I'm a woman of many talents. Now we're here, and arguably, okay, I gotta open this up back again. Oh, also from my window, I have a little like rainbow film on it. So when the sun hits, it hits the concrete wall, and the entire wall is just full of rainbows. I've been really wanting to make my room tour as those rainbows were being projected onto the wall, but it has been cloudy and rainy the entire week, and I can no longer postpone this. Okay, this is the last corner, and arguably my favorite corner. This is where my desk is. We have a little hanging plant over here, and if I bring this up just a little bit, if you can see, we have a little stuffed animal up there. His name's Octavio. He kind of just watches over me, make sure I don't do anything stupid. This corner of my room really shows all of who I am, honestly. A big thing that I wanted to do was to add prints and kind of just have the walls a bit more decorated. So I have 2 tea mats. I think that's what they're called. I have one in the corner right here from Sienna, and then I have one up here. That's where I also got the succulent candles from that random ass store in the Salt Lake City airport. This corner I call my anime corner. I have a little print of Hanji Soi, and then I kind of have all of like my favorite animes, just like little anime posters. I made them on Canva and then I printed them so they all look the same. I don't know if you realize if you ever look these kind of things up, but on Pinterest, if you look them up, everyone makes their own, so they're all different. None of them are the same, none of them are the same format, same font. So I essentially made them all from scratch myself so that all of them were equal. I have all of this, and then up there I do have a little Cachadora print, because at the end of the day, Shira and Adora and Catra, which was what made me become the crazy fangirl that I am today. I used to be a crazy fangirl, and then it's kind of like faded away, but I still clearly have accents of my past obsessions throughout my room. Right here, I do have in full display my Aaron, Armin, and Mikasa EMW prints that were from the Veronica trend on TikTok. That thing had a chokehold on me, and so I went out and bought the prints myself, and I framed them. Right here, I've been told my great-grandmother made this little horsey, and then we have Pegasus, Peggy's name sign that I made for him. Headphones right here. Back here I have little photo booth photos of my graduation with like all my friends, and then I don't know if you can notice, but I have all these prints all along my room. Majority of them at least have some sort of significance to me in a way. A lot of them are places where I've visited, so I just have a general world map right here, and then I have Florence, Madrid, Rome, San Miguel de Allende, Barcelona, Switzerland, Paris, London, and Barcelona again. Those are not all the places that I visited, but they were kind of the places that I wanted to put up, and I thought the prints were really cute. I have 2 prints of the band The Warning, which is my current obsession. And then I don't know if you can notice, again, there's little film. Those are actually film from, it was a middle school trip. I went to Pueblo Mágico in the mountains with my friends, and we saved up money throughout our entire middle school career. So I have a few prints, Anji right there, and then Reki and Langa from Skate the Infinity. I have Claude Monet's Water Lilies painting, and the reason why I have that up there is because when I went to Paris, we did a little like painting class, and we recreated the Water Lilies painting. Up there, there's a Pantone, I don't know what it's called, but it's a green color, and that's kind of like what the color of my room was before I painted it again. I just kind of left a little remnant of the old color of my room, just still there. I have 2 records that my dad lent me for decoration. I have to take good care of them. I have to take really good care of them. Over here, last thing, another little photo booth of one of my best friends. I'll get to the mirror in a second, but I just want to show what's on my desk. Believe it or not, this is kind of the normal state that my desk is in. I'm a very organized and clean person. I can't really do anything without my room being organized and clean. Over here, I have my little affirmation jar. I remember I made that in a vlog last year. I still haven't filled it up, but I have like the extra little succulents, Lego succulents from the set. Right here, I have my arts and crafts. I have my pens. I have highlighters and then colored pens, and then these are all of my makeup brushes. And then there's all my makeup. That's essentially all the makeup that I own, not that much. And then down here, I do keep just like all of the extra stuff that I have. Yay! Very cute. You can't see it, but it has like my journals and my hair clips and just like any little extra things that I need. As you can see, this is where we started, so I just want to like finish off with my mirror because I think my mirror is really fun. So right here, I actually have the ajolote 50 peso, Mexican peso, with a little axolotl on it. Fun fact, the 50 peso in Mexico has an axolotl on it. So I have that, and then I have a little print that I got when I went to Mlll in Normandy. Right here I have a little like Attack on Titan sticker. It's from the Survey Corps, and then I have a little bow right here. So essentially it's Attack on Titan Coquette. And then down here I just have a little gojo right here. You always have to have a little gojo in your room because I said so. And then right here I have a little homemade hanging propagation spot for plants. I don't know, guys. I've been talking for way too long, but that's kind of it. Like I said, my room doesn't really fit any specific aesthetic, and I don't really want it to fit any specific aesthetic. It just has accents of who I am and what I do, and I think that's really special and it makes me really happy. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.